Hi there, my name is Jeff Davis and I am the founder and CEO of Mammoth Recruiting. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first ever Mammoth Monday video. Today is Monday, December 8th. It is a gorgeous day here in Austin, Texas, and a perfect day to start off the Mammoth Monday series. So you may be asking, what is Mammoth Monday? Well, Mammoth Monday will be a weekly YouTube series where I share my thoughts on really anything business related, recruiting related, anything involving job seeking, hiring, tips for job seekers or hiring managers, you name it, I'll cover it. So thank you so much for tuning in for my first video. I'm very excited to share my thoughts with you. So my first video, I really wanted to cover why I started my own business. I've really dreamed of having a business ever since I graduated college. I knew that I wanted to be a recruiter, and I knew that I wanted to work for a company that valued ethics and integrity over everything else, including turning a profit. And unfortunately, in my almost decade worth of recruiting experience, I really haven't found a company whose values and ethics completely matched mine. And it really became apparent to me that the only way that I would find that and really find true happiness in my career would be to create something on my own. So that's why I started Mammoth Recruiting. I founded the company on November 1st, so only 5 weeks ago. And it's still just me in my office. I don't have anyone else working with me yet. But it is growing. I have a great website and I'm getting clients and candidates already, and things are moving. So in 5 short weeks, I feel like I've really come a long way, and it's inspired me to share this particular video where I'm going to cover my couple of top tips for future entrepreneurs. So tip number 1, have a clear vision. Know what you want to do, know what you want your company to do, and write it down. Have a business plan, have a game plan, and understand that that's a living document. You're always going to be fixing that, changing that, adapting it, but you want to make sure that everything that you do comes back to that vision, comes back to your overall goal, and that you can actually articulate that goal in writing. That's incredibly important, and really I feel like that's the first thing you have to do if you want to start your own business. Number 2 is always network and solicit advice from other entrepreneurs. Networking is crucial. First of all, that's one of the ways, depending on what business you're in, that you're going to find your clients and customers. But it's also a great way to get more information from other entrepreneurs about what's working for their business, what's not working, what they've tried, what they haven't tried. And it's a great way to get new ideas. For example, this logo here is actually from a company called 48 Hours Logo, and you can find them at 48hourslogo.com. And I had a great time working with them. They were cheap, they were fast, and they came up with a great product. And the way I found 48 Hours Logo was because I talked to one of my friends who's an entrepreneur here in Austin, and she recommended that I look at 48 Hours Logos to design my logo because she used them and it's worked great for her. So, so once again, always ask questions, always network, always talk to other entrepreneurs, whether they be in your industry or outside of your industry. Number 3, don't wait for the perfect time to start your business. I have a lot of friends that I hear say things like, oh gosh, I'd love to start my own business and I have this great business idea, but now's just not the right time. Well, let me tell you, there's never a right time. There's never a perfect time to start a business. What I will say though is you need to have a business plan, you need to have those goals, you need to have that vision, but once you have that, start. Go ahead and start. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about space. I actually have started my business in my home, and that's working great for me so far. It's not where I want to be 5 years from now. I would love to have an office space, down the road, but right now my home works fine. So if you have the dream and you have a plan, now is as good of a time as any. Number 4, remember that slow and steady wins the race. I know a lot of entrepreneurs out there expect their business to grow incredibly fast, and some do. Some are lucky and some have incredible growth right off the bat, but most entrepreneurs don't. And that's okay. Slow and steady does win the race. It takes a long time to lay that groundwork, to build your brand, to build awareness as to who you are and what you're doing. And just be patient. Be patient with yourself. Don't set goals that are over optimistic. Set realistic goals that you can achieve, and don't expect to be the next Apple or Google or Disney right off the bat. Remember that every company, no matter how big they are now, started small and probably started with one person or two people. Number 5, it may be yours, but it is still work. So if you are an entrepreneur and you own your own business, hold yourself accountable. Set small goals and kick some butt at those goals, but set small goals that you can achieve. Don't burn yourself out. Make sure that you give yourself enough time to do what you need to do, both in your business life and in your personal life. Make sure that you have that work-life balance, but at the same time, remember that now that you are your own boss and own your own business, you never really get a day off. And that's fine. I think if you're an entrepreneur, you must love what you do, and it's not work in your mind at that point. But you still need to put in the time and the effort and the work to do what your business needs to do. And I know I said I had 5 tips, but I really have 6. If being an entrepreneur isn't for you, that's okay too. There are recruiters out there like me, and remember to go to mammothrecruiting.com, who will help you out if you are not an entrepreneur and are really looking for more traditional employment. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you enjoyed my tips. If you are a future entrepreneur and would like to pick my brain, absolutely. Give me a call or shoot me an email or contact me via Twitter, whatever you want to do. All of my contact information is on the YouTube page. And thank you so much for watching. Share your thoughts in the comment section, subscribe, visit mammothrecruiting.com, and make it a great week. Talk to you later.